My name is Christopher Highland. I'm speaking to you from the D&D building, the mecca of design in America. I've been selling textiles here for 34 years. I know that these are difficult times for many Americans. So I want to give you today some tips about how you can improve the environment you live in. If you're on a budget, take your basic, no-nonsense, inexpensive textiles from mom and dad's attic or from the discount place down the street. Those basic textiles are enhanced by adding a couple of yards of great and, in some cases, expensive textile that really sets the mood and makes a design statement. Many rooms suffer from drabness, unfortunately. Let's splash a bit of color in the room. Here is a fantastic mid-century textile. You put that on a pair of curtains, you put it on a couch or a club chair, and that will create all the verve, all the panache, all the explosion, and make a room really sing and feel not only inviting, but as a work of art. The same applies for curtains. You can have generic sheers for that matter, but a valance, that section that dresses the window just below the ceiling, that valance can be a special printed fabric that might be a dearer fabric indeed. From silk, taffeta, to velvet, to the rough feeling of a wool. The textiles in your apartment or house should have different feels to them. I'll never forget when Sharon Stone came into the showroom and said, "Christopher, I want each fabric that my guests sit on in my living room to be tactile and sensuous in a different way. You can do the same thing." Here's an example of a very contemporary chair right here. This phenomenal chair I bought in an old antique shop, but look at the textile we put on it. This textile really rocks. The grays, the orange, the browns really give it a depth that's quite remarkable. The same thing also holds for far more traditional fabrics. This indeed is an expensive fabric, but note that the fabric is only on the front and seat of this chair. A far less expensive fabric surrounds it. Go to your local Salvation Army. Go to any place humanly possible that you can find even the ugliest chair in the world, but cover it in a nifty fabric. Let's go out there and design economically. And in so doing, let's also create warm, inviting spaces, because the environment we live in is oftentimes the only thing that separates us from that mad, crazy world outside.